Las Vegas Rocks radio show goes on and on every Saturday evening at 5 o'clock right here on KMZQ, AM 670. We're proud to be on the air live and in real time. So, Rita, we can't say anything naughty because Jim Dallas doesn't have the dump switch. And that's the reason why I was fired from every radio job I ever had.
I think you're safe with me.
I can't get fired from this one because I'm paying for it. So
I can do the beat.
But anyway, let's go back to your show tonight. Let's plug that real quick, and then I have two questions for you.
Okay.
Tonight's show
Well,
is?
tonight I'm going to be at the Piazza Lounge at the Tuscany. So I'm going to be there from 7:30 to 11:30. I am very fortunate to have world-class musicians with me.
Who are they? Can you name them?
Yeah, usually it's Dave Siegel on
Yes.
keys and Mr. Blaise Hassan on bass, and usually it's Johnny Friday on drums. But tonight I'm lucky that even though there are my sub-musicians, but they're all incredible, is Don Mioli, who's a Vegas, living legends as well. He's worked with everybody. Blaise Hassan, who's with Family Stone. And Tony Bronco on keys. He's wonderful.
Now, you
Very
are
proud.
so in demand. Everybody loves you. You're an interesting woman because everybody loves you in town. I've never heard anything ever other than how great you are, that you're sweet and you're warm and you're kind.
Thank you.
And you are all that.
I appreciate it.
All that. And
Thank
you're
you.
and because of it, you're in demand. You work a lot.
Thank you. My gratitude to all of you.
Thank you for coming. I
Thank
really
you,
appreciate
Ron.
you being here right now.
Thank you.
That's Rita Lim, everybody.
Hi.
And so let me just open the show a little bit with you and introduce you, the girl power lady, the superstar of rock, funk, the empress of rock, funk, soul, and pop, the proprietor of Z-Track Records, ZTV, Zaina Juliette and Friends. Holy cow. That's a long way from 3 years ago when you and I bumped into each other. We got introduced by Linda Molnar, I believe she was part of it, who was Tony Sacker's administrative person.
Right.
And Zaina says, what are we going to do? I said, all this equipment that you have in your home, your cameras and the editing bay, and Dale, who's videotaping everything right now.
Showing us at all times.
And we did a television show.
Yes.
And look what happened.
Well, Ron, I always said, and you know I'm going to say it, that I appreciate everything that you've done. And if it wasn't for you,
Come on.
well, it's true.
I don't have your talent. It wasn't for me. If it wasn't your talent, your ability, I couldn't have done a darn
But Ron, I
thing.
must say that you believed in me more so than most people in the city, only because I am outside the box.
Yes, you are.
And I
that's
do
what
my
makes you
thing,
interesting and beautiful.
You believe in me, and
I still do.
that is the reason why
And you've
I
gone
stayed.
you've gone coast to coast
Yes.
with your show, which is amazing. You've taken that
Yes.
to levels I never thought.
Yes.
But more than that, you have this terrific event coming up on the 28th of April
Yes, indeed.
that you've asked me to get involved with. I can't wait.
Well,
excited.
who else would I get to have? Because when you directed my show, you were so absolutely wonderful, and you made sure everything ran smooth. And that's your thing. You're really good at it. So who else would I ask to help me with this? But yes, it's on April 28th at Sam's Live, and it is actually a live video taping for broadcast, and I am taping my live concert where music meets theatrics. And it's entitled The Awakening.
We're going to come back in a minute, take a break. We're going to come back and we'll play a little bit of your music.
Okay.
And then we'll go further and we'll talk about the show and a little history of Zaina Juliette and how all this came about, okay?
Okay.
We'll be right back after this. Zaina Juliette, girl power, superstar of international fame. Your new show, your old show, the shows that I saw are just so out there.
Really out there.
You do things that people are now doing that I saw you do 3 years ago, like holograms,
Yes.
dragons,
Yes.
snakes.
Yes.
Tell us about that show, the Girl Power show, and the way it was set up. It almost reminds me of Game of Thrones.
Yes.
But one
It's
more
that
thing.
type of thing.
If they go to your website right now, they can they hear this voice. I want them to see you. So
Yes.
put your website out there. If people are listening, go to the website and you can see Zaina there and what we're talking about.
It's ZainaJuliette.com. ZainaJuliette.com.
Let's go back to also Dale Snow is over here and he's working away with the cameras. Hello, Dale.
Hey,
Hello,
Dale.
sir.
He's shooting everything right now. You're going to
Yeah.
see some of this video on your show.
Yes,
time.
for sure.
You're going to use any of it in the concert, maybe, or
Why should I?
I don't know.
I would love to.
I can't
With
wait.
your
Well,
permission.
you have permission to do anything you like with it.
That would be wonderful.
You know,
to
put
use
it on
yeah.
national TV if you want.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. with that.
I'm loving that.
Yeah, let me go out and lose 25 pounds in the next 10 minutes.
Well, you know, Ron, you're my hero.
Oh,
so.
yeah, thank you. Well, going back now, your show, the first time we got to know each other,
Yes.
you were rehearsing a show to do with the Silverton,
Yes.
which actually never came around. The promoter fell out,
Yes.
and let's just talk. Vegas does that all the time.
Yeah. Well, you know, that was a first for me.
Yeah. Now, before that, you were in LA and you had no trouble with things like that.
No, I didn't have trouble with that. And the other show that I did here in Las Vegas was at the Cashmere Center, and that was a Girl Power concert. But of course, on that one, I did it all myself, and I donated, and it was really for the women at the Las Vegas Rescue Mission. And after that, I received a proclamation for Zaina Juliette Day. It was really, really, really a powerful show. But prior to that, I've been performing all of my life. I started at age 5, actually. I started performing. I was cast for my first production at age 5. I'm from the theater, and so I started in theater. And by the time I got to 6th grade, I was producing and directing my own television show in Los Angeles, and my school was the set.
Did you say 6th grade?
6th grade,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
I say 6th grade because I don't remember. It started before that, but like during the 6th grade, they made my school the set. And so I was working with talent, working with other kids, and producing, directing, choreographing dance moves. It was like a children's show. It was really fun. From there, I advanced on into music. My whole family's in the music business, and so I grew up around it. I've never lived in a house that didn't have a recording studio or a studio in it. That's
Well,
just
yours has a television studio.
yeah. So I try and keep that around me because I live, I eat, I breathe it. I breathe entertainment. And I stayed on stage literally every week of my life because I stayed in the theater. I was discovered by a music producer in Los Angeles who was from Motown. Very incredible producer, worked with a lot of people from the Jacksons, Quincy Jones, it's everyone. And I began singing. As a teenager, I was in a hot female group. And that was crazy for a while. And during that time, I was still traveling. I was still competing in theater competitions. I was still acting and doing film and television and directing. I was a student director. Ron, believe it or not, I received over 385 awards in the arts. And that was because I stayed on stage. I didn't have the normal life, and it was just in my blood. It was in my veins. And so after I got the group was no longer, I decided to go into my solo act. But it wasn't enough just to sing. It wasn't enough just to get on stage and just sing. I had to have theatrics because I'm from the theater background. I wanted to combine the music and the theatrics. And that is where it all started, and I stayed on that path. And that is why sometimes it goes really out the box, because some of the shows that I produced and directed in Los Angeles and on tours were really out the box. But when I say out the box, I'm saying it has a lot of mystical things. The hologram thing, I was into that since way before anyone was even
I
thinking
think they're
about
doing
it.
a Whitney Houston show here in Vegas. Whitney
Yeah.
as a hologram.
Wow.
And they did that with Elvis on
Wow.
Broadway, actually. But
Wow.
you did it 3 years ago.
Well,
4
I
years
did
ago,
it
maybe before that.
even before that. And what my show is like, my holograms is the backstory. My concert has a backstory, and I intertwine the music and the backstory. Almost like if you go to a musical where the theatrics is in the front and the music is in the back. Well, it's the reverse of that. And that's why I was telling you, Ron, that the Smith Center would be a good place for my,
You'd be great
for my
for
show.
Smith Center.
Yeah. And so it's music meets theatrics. So the backstory, and then each one of my songs that's out on the radio or out, it's all a part of the story. So when it comes together in concert, everyone say, "Oh, I get it now." Each song is a part of the story, and that story is mystical. It's mythical. There's dragons and kings and queens and castles.
Dragons.
Yeah.
It's out in the desert with a lot of your video that you shot
Yeah,
out
I'm getting better at that too.
there. When I first met you, when I first saw your studio and some of the work you did, and as far as editing, I know that's a little bit different than performing and
Yeah,
all the
it's a lot
staging
of
that you're
work.
talking about, but editing, I watched you sit and make your TV show.
Yeah,
That took you hours.
it takes so long.
hours.
And if I don't do it, it won't get
But
done.
you did it. It was
Yeah.
you behind the board. It was you doing the switching. It was you
I do
creating the
everything.
effects.
Well, Ron, I taught myself to do everything. I figure if you're going to be an entertainer, it's best to learn all aspects of it, all angles of it. And I want to be sure that I don't have to depend on everyone or anyone just in case, because I know I can depend on me. And my mother, she began to seek out agents and taking me on to interviews, and I was cast in my first production as a lead that next week. And that was like a really good memory for me. And I know that at that moment is where it all began, is where it all started, is where I knew that was, what I was destined to be. I know that Zaina will get it done.
Let's listen to some of your music, okay?
Okay.
Now, what are we going to hear right now?
Well, this is a song I did with our friend that we shared, Lenny Stone.
Lenny Stone.
He and I wrote this together. It's a song called 90 Miles an Hour.
Let's listen to that.
Zaina.
If you could change one thing in this world, what would it be?
If I could change one thing, it would probably be the way the world judges, so that kids and stuff don't have to act like something else, because I feel like a lot of people hide who they really are because they don't feel they can actually be accepted as they are.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Have you ever heard of the artist Zaina Juliette?
Yeah, I've heard some of her music.
Yeah, she's an artist I really want to perform for. She's one of the few that is going to make this change in the world. She has this frequency about her music that just matches the frequency of peace and balance. And I think she's just gonna make such a beautiful change.
So much power in art.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Fans, people all over the world, every country all over the place, hope you're ready, because Zaina's coming.
So here's the thing, Tina. You ready?
No, I'm not.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I'll do that again
Headphones back on. Here we go.
then. You hear it?
Yeah. Turn it up a little bit.
Ask him, can he turn it up?
We's a symphony of love. Oh, yeah. The world is changing. It's changing. Good and sad things. A new time unfold. It makes no difference where you come from. Let's join together and take control. Stand up for what you to believe in. Sing songs of love to hearts that's cold. Allow the music to give you the happy feeling. Keep it moving for the ones who hold. Unity, flying free, yeah. Purple fire to our destiny. We've got laser beam power. We's a symphonic flower, moving in color, smoking beats undercover. If you're young or old, yeah, our psychedelic sounds will fill your soul. Hey, like a speed demon, we've been speeding out of control. We've been speeding.
Gonna have the people trying to block you and hold you back, because I'm paving the way. I'm that warrior.
Like no other.